Hey everybody, and welcome back to Farmboy's Garage, part 4 of the Ford 3000 saga. And I hadn't got hardly nothing done the last few days, but I did get the grill shell in. Haven't pulled it out of the box, so I don't know what kind of shape it's going to be in. You notice this box is kind of punctured right there. I also picked up another lift arm. I think last year or maybe the year before that, I replaced the lift arm on this tractor with another aftermarket one because the ball kept falling out the end. So this one came primed, I guess you'd call it. And those are the stiffest balls that ever was. I have to beat it on and beat it off. So I thought, well, hell, I'll pick up another one because I'm tired of fooling with it. So this one came from A&I, and it comes pre-painted, which is nice. But these balls, I mean, you can't hardly move them by hand. They're stiff. I just don't understand why they make these so tight. I put some PB Blaster in here to loosen it up. I actually had the device and was able to move it with a lever. But yeah. And luckily, I think the end that's going to go on the implements, you can't move by hand, and things are stiff. So there again, it don't really matter who you buy it from. It's still crap. And I got the battery tray halfway cleaned up, just a little roto lock and some rusty metal primer. Here again, I'm not going to go to the trouble of painting this because I'm going to end up painting the whole tractor at some point in the near future, hopefully within the next year. So again, I think I'm gonna let my mom do some bush hogging with it, and we'll pull off the grill shell and the hood, and I'll fix that damage around the muffler there, at least enough to get by for a little while. So right now, we're going to go ahead and get the antifreeze in. And I like this green antifreeze, the conventional. And this is the full strength. You have to add water. I never buy, well, I don't ever say I never buy the diluted kind, but it's a waste of money buying the diluted when you might save $1 for a gallon of diluted water, 50-50 versus the full strength, but it only costs about $1 for a gallon of distilled water. So we'll mix these 50-50, 1 gallon to 1 gallon, and then we'll pour half of that one into this jug and pour the other half a gallon of water into that jug and make a 50-50 solution, finish filling it up. I'm not sure exactly how much it holds, but that's what we're going to do right now. Okay, so there's really no mystery to filling this thing up. I like that, it's got a little chain on it. We're just going to fill it up. I'm pretty sure there's no bleed screw on here, so just very carefully. Remember, this thing does not have a catch bottle on it. It's just got a overflow. If it gets too hot, it's going to open up and dump it on the ground. So even if you fill it all the way to the top, it's probably going to end up dumping some of it when it warms up and gets where it wants to be. Alright, so 2 gallons don't fill it up. So what I'll do is I'll split the other gallon into that jug, split the water up, and then we'll finish filling it up. Okay, so I got it topped off. It's actually was going down the overflow tube. So now we're going to get ready to put the battery tray back on here and get the battery on it and crank it up. This little missed that. Well, it's nice when you got something that actually works like it's supposed to. I don't know if I can find the cotter pin. Somebody made fun of the way I was saying it. Carter pin. It's the cotter pin, like the welcome back cotter. There's gonna be a buzz around here. Good enough. We're ready to put the battery back on here. Charge the battery up, so it should be good to go. Don't throw my back out lifting it up. I got a mighty damn. This battery probably weighs 100 pounds. I ain't kidding you. I dropped one of these things putting it in. Not this one, but the one before this one. Dropped it. Brand new battery. Broke a cap off the asked one of the caps here. Pissed me off. But luckily I didn't bust the case. It's hard to get it to slide in. Let's see. I think Buzzsaw was asking me about this battery, and it is a 4DLT. I just wished I knew how much it weighed off the bat. All I can tell you it's heavy. Alright, so now get this back up here. It ain't sitting straight, I don't think. Alright, so what I usually do is just trace my wires because I don't ever remember which one's which. And this is the ground right here, so this one's hot. We'll put it on first. Get a half-inch wrench. Actually, I got some new battery terminals for this too. I've got another one. I thought one of these was broke, but I think it must have been on that other track. It's got a bad one. What's wrong with my wrench? Ain't wanting to ratchet. Alright. Got the cover on the negative, I don't know why. Now I got the battery clamp hold down, the tray hold down, but to be honest with you, the thing needs to be replaced. So I don't even think I'm going to use it right now. Got to order one of those. I guess I'll try to go through New Holland, Ford New Holland, see if they got a part similar to it. Because I haven't had any luck with aftermarket parts for this thing, really. Other than the radiator, I mean, it seemed to fit okay. So that's a good thing. Alright, so we're about ready to fire this thing up. See if we can get some of this antifreeze to go down and top it off. Well, that did not sound good, y'all. That did not sound good. Well, I guess it would help if I move the radiator cap. That thing's hitting the fan blade. Let's try that again. When you think about it, it's probably going to fall again. Put it right in here, maybe it'll stay. Never had one with a chain on it before. That does not sound good. Alright, so what in the hell have we got going on here? Well, I thought it was that radiator cap. Apparently it's not. Oh, how hell is hitting the damn lower radiator hose of all things. Zoom in on this issue we got going on right here. Right there, it is hitting this damn lower radiator hose. Right there, it's hitting the, actually hitting the bracket. Probably about tore the damn thing up, to be honest with you. It ain't leaking, but it wouldn't take long for it to. So, perhaps this radiator is designed for a little narrow, narrow fan blade. So just to see what this other radiator width is. So the other radiator is 18 3/4 inches wide. There, so get in here and we're gonna get a tape across here somewhere. I'll be honest with you. This radiator is about a 1/4 inch shorter, or narrower, but I can't see where damn 1/4 inch would really make that big a damn difference. The way the thing's made, I don't think, it looks like it might have room in the shell to come over a 1/4 inch. It appears to me like we're going to have to either go back to the original fan blade, which I believe was a little shorter, or we're going to have to figure out some way of getting this radiator slide over a little bit. And this right here is almost all, it is all the way up against it, so I don't believe it's going to slide no more. So I guess I'll be ordering a fan. I guess figure out what size this is so I don't get the same size. It looks like it's just a regular 4-bolt fan. And to get it out, we're going to have to pull the front, I guess, because we'll pull the shell because it's going to have to come out between the hose and the radiator, and I don't believe there's enough room right here to get through here. So I guess there'll be a part 5 and maybe even a part 6 because I got some more stuff to do. So stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching. Don't buy aftermarket junk. I guess I should have went and got a new radiator at Case New Hall and probably been about $500–600, but we wouldn't be dealing with all this crap.